So what do you expect me to say?
Let's get him!
I know you feel this way. Coming after you.
Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack. Today we are playing some FTL. This is a PC game, but for those of you who are not PC players, you actually might want to stick around. And of course those of you who are, but for those of you who aren't and normally don't watch my PC videos because you don't have a gaming PC and you can't really play the games that I'm playing, you might want to stick around because this is a game that can actually be run on pretty much any computer. Any computer from the last, not a million years ago. Now, I actually installed this game on my laptop and ended up running it just fine. It's actually a very simple game. The graphics aren't real flashy, and it runs really nice on old systems. Now, me, of course, I'm totally overkill with my rig, but we're going to go ahead and start a new game here. Now, this is a roguelike game, so whenever you start a new game, the reason I don't have continue lit up, even though I've played before, is because once you die, you're dead forever, and then you have to start a new game. But games don't typically last that long. So let's go ahead and start. Now, roguelike, that's a description of a roguelike game. If you're dead, if you die, your character's dead. So kind of like a Nuzlocke, I guess. But we'll go ahead and start a new game. And now I only have 2 ships unlocked. I just unlocked this ship, which is kind of like just a blob. Just kind of looks like a floating city block. But I don't know how well that would work. I don't really like the idea that I have to kind of run around in circles in order to get anywhere. I'm sure it has its advantages and disadvantages, but I'm going to stick with the ship that I'm familiar with, which is the Kestrel. I think that's actually the only thing I've really unlocked so far is that ship. I haven't unlocked any of the new races, because you start off with 3 humans on your crew. Should I do normal or easy? I have been playing easy just because I'm new at the game, but yeah, let's just do normal. Why not? So it starts you off with this quick little description. The data that you're carrying is vital to the remaining Federation fleet, and you'll need supplies and so. Get to the exit of each galaxy or sector or whatever they're calling it in order to evade the pursuing rebel fleet. So basically when it gets you started here, we've got our 3 guys, and you can control these guys kind of like an RTS. You can click them around, select multiple guys, move them around, and basically where they are in the ship determines different bonuses. Now, if we look down here, here's my HUD, and this shows my shields and my engines, my oxygen, all different kinds of stuff that's pretty important. And you'll see these little icons that kind of look like heads above some of them, and that indicates that my shields and my engines can actually be manned by putting someone in that room, and that'll give them a bonus. Now, if I put a guy in my shield room, I have a better chance to dodge. If I put somebody in my shields will regen faster. And there also has to be a guy in the pilot room if I'm going to do a light speed jump. So that's what FTL stands for, is faster than light. Not for the loss, because this game is definitely FTW in that regard. Original jokes! Anyway. So we're going to make our first jump, and typically everything happens on a jump. So you inform a nearby station of your flight from the rebels. They offer to outfit your ship with a weapon and wish you well. Now that is sweet. That is a good jump. So I got a little bit of scrap, scrap is the currency in this game. And then apparently I got a halberd beam, which is cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at that halberd beam, see if that's anything. I'm probably not going to be using that for a while, just because it is cost 3 energy. Now you have a certain amount of energy that you can allocate among all of your stuff in your ship. So I only have 3 remaining energy aside from everything that's been allocated over here. But if I load up my 2 basic weapons, which are a missile launcher and a laser beam, I don't have any more energy to put into the halberd beam, which costs 3 energy, so that's kind of a lot. But on the plus side, if something else gets taken out during a battle, I can then fire up my halberd beam because I'll have some extra energy. But let's go ahead. So we're trying to make it towards the exit, and you'll see that as I take a few jumps here and as time passes, the rebel fleet will start showing up behind me. You find a rebel automated scout floating near the beacon. Destroyed, despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. So I can either attempt to download the ship's data stores, or I can take a less of a reward and try to don't risk activating it at all, because apparently if I try to download it, it might accidentally activate it, and I could strip it for a little bit of scrap. Let's go ahead and download the data stores. And crap, accidentally activated it. So now we get to fight, and I'll show you guys what a fight is like. So let's go ahead and... Oh god, it's got one of these little probes. These guys fucking take down my shields. We're going to fire a burst laser at the... I always tend to target the weapons first. Now the weapons take some charging time. So I'm actually going to move this guy. They took out my cameras, so I can't really see what's going on. Okay, I took out their weapons already, so they really don't have any method of attack. They're also going to start trying to rebuild that. So let's go ahead. Now, the reason I'm not shooting any missiles right now, even though the missiles are ready to go, is just because missiles are a finite source, unlike lasers. So, since I took out their weapons right away, I'll be able to... Oh god, there's a fire. You gotta put out fire or bad things happen. And boom, you scrap, bitch. So I ended up getting a better reward for that. I got some fuel, some drone parts. I'm actually not even sure what drone parts do. I've gotten drones, but I guess drone parts are used to build new ones. Scrap and fuel is important because if you run out of fuel, you lose as well because you need fuel to perform light speed jumps. So go ahead and get these guys. Putting out this fire, which is spreading. Jesus Christ. Alright, you know what? Get out of there. Get out of there, guys. Send them back to the med bay, and we'll just do this. No, 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 not you. Do this. Get out of here. So basically what I did there is I opened up the airlock, and obviously fire needs oxygen to burn. And if I deplete all the oxygen by opening up the airlock, then it can't burn. So let's just wait for it to go out. And fire will actually cause damage to the rooms. So you can see now that my oxygen bay is actually completely destroyed. So I'm going to have to repair that real quick so we don't suffocate. You see my oxygen is going down. And on top of that, my weapons are partially disrupted because I now only have 2 energy to allocate to weapons. Oh god, they're going to die. Don't die. There's low oxygen in those rooms. Oh, I forgot to close the doors. I almost killed my guys because I sent them into a 0 oxygen area. Smart Nick. Yeah, I'm still learning this. Now that as I'm describing this stuff, it probably sounds way more complicated than it actually is. They have a tutorial right at the beginning that's pretty handy for just figuring out life and all of its great mysteries. Anyway, so it looks like I'm pretty much set to go after that little debacle. So I'll just get everybody manned in their rooms and we'll take off for another jump. Actually, probably power up my laser as well. Yeah. So we're just going to travel around. Basically, like, you want to do a little exploring. Even though you're kind of on the run, you also want to do a little exploring because that's how you get stuff. So I find myself dangerously close to a star, an automated rebel ship impervious to the heat moves to engage. Ah, shit, these are actually really hard because my ship's going to randomly, like, burst into flames and shit. So I'm just gonna really quickly just throw everything I have at their weapons because I really want to disable those weapons. Boom, took that out. I'll go for their shields next. Apparently a solar flare is imminent. That's good. I actually don't know what the solar flare does. Okay, it randomly sets me on fire. That's awesome. Fire the missiles. Fucking get this blast door open. Shit. I can't. I need to see what's going on. Oh my god. This is real bad. Okay, so at least we killed them really quick, but now everyone's dying. At least put out that fire. We really need to get out of here. Because the solar flare's imminent. Oh my god. There's probably like a ton of fire. Okay, it's not that much, but it's still a lot. Okay. So, and basically, we're waiting on my my fast and light drive to recharge because it's getting set on fire. Oh god, let's just get out of here. Please don't be enemies over here because I really don't want to fight somebody while I'm on fire. That's an enemy. Oh my god, I have enemies while I'm on fire. That's awesome. Okay, I don't have enough energy because my fucking weapons are being destroyed by fire, and now they're setting me on fire. This is the worst day ever. Okay, almost. I've at least disabled their weapons, but now mine are disabled from the fire. So let's go ahead and get everybody moving. Get those doors closed so that guy doesn't die of not being able to breathe. Suffocation. Yeah, I know words. Get everything repaired. Now the med bay is actually pretty important because that's where yo dudes go to heal. As you can see, Cadril is pretty low on health. This bro. Let's get that weapon back online. Jesus Christ, this is not going well. This is basically, this isn't really going to be like a let's play or anything. This is just going to be kind of a, fuck you. This is going to be kind of a, just play until I die, pretty much. And then if it ends up going on for a little while, like this has already been like, what, 10 minutes? If it goes on for a while, I'll cut it off around 15. That first laser powered up. I really don't want to fire any more missiles. They're weakened anyway. They have no artillery. I'm gonna keep firing on the weapons though, because wait, is this an automated? No, this is a Manta Scout. So basically, even though I can't see them because I haven't upgraded my cameras or anything, they have people on board their ship just like I do, and they're gonna be repairing it. I accidentally shot the wrong place, but they're dead anyway. So I don't think they even had shields. So I'm drinking some Fanta. No, not Fanta. What's it called? Not Fanta. Fresca. There you go. So I got some scrap, some missiles, some fuel. It was actually a pretty good haul, but I don't really know if it was worth it. Now, your hull, every time one of your areas gets damaged, your hull takes damage as well. And once your hull is depleted to 0, that's when you're dead. You can also die if all of your crewmates die. If all your crew members end up dying, then you lose, and if you run out of fuel, you lose. And what else? There's a couple ways to lose. I don't know, but shall we? Okay, so here's the fleet coming in. If you're in this little area, then you're in the danger zone. And if you get caught by this red area, then you're dead. That's another way to lose. Let's go ahead and explore one more time. Get a black market. Somebody's offering to buy my missiles for scrap. No, thank you. Need my missiles. Thanks. I'm out. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Crunch on ice cube. A few pieces to scan them. And I just randomly found another scrap and weapon deposit. That's awesome. I don't think I've ever really been this lucky before. Let's get some more power. You can also upgrade your ship whenever you want for some scrap. So let's get a little power in here. Got an ion blast, which apparently is good for disabling systems without causing hull damage. But what's the good in that? Unless it passes through shields. If it passes through shields, it's awesome. I'm going to try that out, but I'm going to need to upgrade my weapons first. So let's go ahead and do that. It was like a lot of scrap. Okay, that's good. So we'll power up the ion blast as well. And now I'm ready to go to the next sector. And then you choose which sector path you're going to take, which kind of reminds me of Star Fox 64, which is awesome. We're going to go ahead to the Zoltan-controlled sector. On my way!